Okay, so today we are going to write and retell the beginning of our story, Katie in London. Now, if we think about our story mountain, at the beginning we need to introduce our characters and the setting of the story. So, I need to remember, when I'm doing that, when I'm writing my sentence, I need to remember these things. Shall we go through them? I need to remember
capital letter, finger spaces, full stops, letters on the line.
And we're going to
check it makes sense.
That's really important, isn't it? That checking part. Okay, so when I introduce my setting and my characters, I need to think of my opener. So I could do one day, or I could do once there was. I think for this story I'm going to do once there was. I think that's what I prefer. Okay, so you've just told me I need to remember my capital letter. Okay, here we go. It sounds much bigger than my other letters, doesn't it? So, once there was. Did I remember my finger space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once there was. We've got lots of tricky words to start my sentence. So, this is my opener. Once there was. Okay, and I need to introduce the characters in our story. Okay, I need to introduce Katie, her grandma, and her little brother Jack. And I need to say where they were going. I need to remember my capital letter for London because it's the name of a place. Excellent. Okay, so once there was girl. Space. Called. Another tricky word, year one. Let's just do a little pause here and just go back from the beginning just to do this little bit. Always, as we keep writing, let's check it makes sense.
Once there was a girl called
Ooh, and I need to remember my capital letter for
Katie.
Because it's her name. Katie. 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 Okay. Once there was a girl called Katie. Now I do need to remember here that I need to say, let's sit up tall, listening ears, looking eyes, where she went. So I think for my sentence, I'm going to say where she went next, and then I'm going to say who she went there with. So once there was a girl called Katie, and one day, I get to use my conjunction as well, and, so we're extending that sentence. Once there was a girl called Katie, and one day, she, listening ears, year one, she went to London. And then I'm remembering my capital letter for London. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? We know that. London, okay? We learned that in our phonics as well, haven't we, recently? So, London. Okay. Once there was a girl called Katie, and one day she went to London with. Okay, just get your listening ears back on. Okay. To London with Her grandma.
Grandma.
Her. Oh, we're going right down here again. Capital letter.
Grandma needed.
Thank you, Antonia. You push your legs. Listening ears for this bit, okay? We'll come to your sentence in a second. With her grandma and brother Jack. Okay, here is my sentence. What do I need to finish my sentence? Excellent. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through these and check we've got all these things in our sentence. So, have I got my capital letters?
Yes.
Yeah, I have one at the beginning, but I also have some for names of people and places. Have I got my finger spaces?
Yes.
Did we remember my full stop at the end?
Yes.
Yes. Are my letters sitting on the line?
Yes.
Shall we do the last one then? The final check. We need to check it makes sense. Okay, let's read it together.
Once there was